Hi again, guys. So we've been talking about rhythm in a few different ways, right? We've been talking about it. Remember when we had Barquette and she was bouncing the rhythm, right? And if she bounced once on a beat, we saw her do that. And if she bounced twice on a beat, was like that. So maybe we'd be like, Cowboy Joe. Remember that? Cowboy Joe. And then today I was showing you Rhythm Monkey, who can clap the rhythm, and he goes, Cowboy Joe. And then we were looking at a few different ways of showing the rhythm, right? So we showed it with Barquette, where she was going, Cowboy Joe, like that sort of thing, right? So we can show it. Remember, also we showed it like this. We did Cowboy Joe. That was another way we could show it. So if there were two bounces on a beat, we had the little animals. And if there was just one bounce on a beat, then we had the cup there, right? So we had that one and that one. Okay? So today I made up a little game that you can at least watch me do, but hopefully you can maybe even find time over this next week to do this game yourselves. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I've got here. I made this piece of paper here has got 8 beats on it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those circles are our beats, right? Okay, and then what I did is I made this piece of paper here. It's got a bit of, I don't know, I think I put it on the breakfast table, so sorry about the little grease spot. Just ignore that. Okay, so there's if we have 2 bounces on a beat, right? That would be like our 2 animals on the plate. Okay, so that would be like cowboy. All right, and then the big boots are if there's only 1 bounce on the beat. Okay, so, and then we've got these little girls here say shh. So that's if there's a rest, if we don't say or sing anything. Okay, so I'm going to send this to your teacher, and if you have time, you can cut all these pieces out, because what we're going to do, we're going to play a little game where we put them on our beat spots. Okay, so I've cut mine out already. So I've got these big boots, and then I've got the pairs of little boots. So this is like maybe a daddy boot or a mommy boot. And this is like, these are boots that would fit you. Okay. And then we've got a few of the shh, the little girl saying shh, in case we need those. Okay. So I'm going to show you what this ends up looking like. I'm going to put this down here. Okay. Let's see. Get that as close to you as I can. So let's maybe try our Cowboy Joe first of all. Okay. Maybe Rhythm Monkey can help us remember that one for just a second. We could clap the rhythm to it. Okay. So, all right. He's always very happy to help out. Okay. So we go, here we go. Cowboy Joe broke his toe riding on a buffalo. So let's have a look at how we might do that with the boots. Okay. All right. So we have cowboy. So it's like 2 bounces on 1 beat there. Okay. You see this? I'll bring this down a little bit more. Okay. So we've got our Cowboy Joe. Broke his toe. Okay. That a little bit closer to you. Okay. Riding on a buffalo. Oops. Okay. So let's say this one together, okay? And you could clap each time I tap, okay? You can clap along. to the rhythm, okay? So ready, steady, off we go. Cowboy Joe broke his toe riding on a buffalo. Okay? Now, the interesting thing about it is, you know, our cowgirl Jess. So we have different words, but I wonder if it's the same rhythm or if it's different. Let's have a go. Let's see if this works. So we go, cowgirl Jess, she's the best, fastest rider in the West. So that still works. Now, one way to make sure that we really are keeping a nice steady beat while we do our rhythm is we can count our 4 dots at the top here before we start. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Cowboy Joe broke his toe riding on a buffalo. Okay, let's try that, counting our 4 beats before we start Cowgirl Jess this time, okay? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Cowgirl Jess, she's the best, fastest rider in the West. So my left hand over here was just tapping that steady beat of those blue circles while I tapped and said the rhythm, right? Let's try this with maybe another one here. How about the beginning of Bow Wow Wow? Let's see. Maybe Rhythm Monkey can help us remember this one before we do it. Okay? So we go like this. We go bow wow. Oops, can't quite see him. Just a second. Okay? You see him now? Okay, we go bow wow wow. Shh. Whose dog art thou? Shh. Sorry, wait, let me put this up a little bit more. Okay. All right. Here we go. Bow, wow, wow, shh. Whose dog art thou? Shh. Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow, wow, wow, shh. So that one's got some shhs in it, doesn't it? So let's have a look at how that's going to work, shall we? Let's see here. Okay. So I think we go bow, wow, wow. So this is just a steady beat here. We're doing 1 bounce on each beat. So we go bow, wow, wow, shh. So we're going to put one of our little girls here at the end, hey? One of our shhs. Right? Okay. And then we've got our second line, which goes, whose dog art thou? Shh. Okay, so we go, whose dog art thou? Shh. Okay, so let's try that and see if that works. So again, we're going to count our 4 beats before we start. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Bow, wow, wow, shh. Whose dog art thou? Shh. Okay. So what about little Tommy Tucker's dog? Let's have a go with that one. So we've got little Tommy Tucker's dog. So we need lots of these little boots. Little Tommy Tucker's dog. And then we're going to go bow, wow, wow, shh. Okay? So maybe you could, I don't know if you can say rhymes in your classroom at the moment, but maybe you could say this along with me, huh? So we go like this. You can say and clap, okay? So again, we're going to count our 4 beats before we start. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow, wow, wow, shh. Okay. How about let's try one more. Let's try our bell horses. Okay. So again, here, put those off. Okay, I wonder if Rhythm Monkey could help us do our bell horses. Yeah? Okay, so we go, bell horses, what's the time of day? Shh, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, off and away. Shh, bell horses, what's the time of day? Shh, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, home for today. Shh. Now that's a long one, and not much of that is going to fit on our dots here. So we'll just do the first part that will fit on our beats. So we've got bell horses, So we're going to put a big boot, 2 little boots, a big boot, and 2 little boots. If you can see that there. So we've got bell horses, or if we're saying it, we can go bell horses, okay? And then our next line, what's the time of day? Shh. So we're going to put a shh there, aren't we? Let's do that first. Okay, and then what's the time of day? So we're going to want 2 here, 2 here, and 1 here, so that we go, what's the time of day? Shh. Okay, so we'll count our 4 circles before we start so that we've got our nice steady beat. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Bell horses, what's the time of day? Shh. Okay, right. So if you have time, you can cut out your own set of boots and you can play along with me and hold on to these because we'll do a little bit more with them next week too. Okay? All right. Bye.